Sheikh Kishk in the 60s, and this was popular belief among a lot of people. Sheikh Kishk in the 60s gave a khutbah on this because this was a poem, but there was a singer who made this poem famous. His name was actually the same name of the author of this book. The singer who sang that song was the same name as the author of this book. His name is Muhammad bin Abdul Wahab. Sheikh Kish told him, he was basically in his 60s, the man, the singer, late 60s. He said, you're a span away from your grave and you're speaking and uttering words of kufr. You don't know where the worship, what you were created for. And he broke down the poem and how it has matters that are kufr. After I grew up and read, I used to think it was the singer. From listening to Kishk, I thought it was the words of the singer, but it turned out that the words were a poem from another wretched poet. He was from Lebanon. He came to this country. His name Ilya Abu Madi. Many of you probably heard of him. He came here in 1910 or so and lived in the United States. Why I say this is because these wretched characters, even though they were popular in the 60s, they were stars in the Arabic world for millions and millions. He's a peer to the singer Kulthum, the woman who in her funeral had 4 million people follow her. Any one of you who's Arabic over here, ask your parents or your grandparents for sure, but your parents, who Muhammad bin Abdul Wahab is, the singer, and the Kulthum is. People who elevate, when it's millions, elevate in such filth and gutter to a star-like status are unworthy of honor. That's why that was the defeated, humiliated generation. The generation of Muhammad bin Abdul Wahab, the singer, and Kulthum, the generation they raised were met by humiliation after humiliation. In 1948, between the 50s and 60s, 1967, in 1969, in 73, between 71 and 80, read history. That Muhammad bin Abdul Wahab raised a generation of humiliated, dishonored hamal, who do not know the purpose, their purpose on this earth. This Imam, Muhammad bin Abdul Wahab, raised a generation on al-usul al-thalatha and on tawheed, who learned the purpose of their creation and in return revived tawheed for this ummah.